It's been a while. Certainly has been a while. It's been a while because for some of you who've been on this channel, probably been expecting my videos, but I've been absent. Absent from, I guess I'm going to view it in two ways. Absent from the channel, with the hope of being present, in, I guess, my life, like, day-to-day activities and whatnot. But I've also been absent from that. I'm going to try and explain it in a very not so simple way, but I'll do my best. It takes a lot to, oh my god, it takes a lot to just live, basically. I mean, it's supposed to be simple, but then it's not. It's like if you want to walk from, I don't know, say from here to there, let's see, it's probably like, say, 5 meter distance or something. The thing to do would be to just stand up and walk, right? Walk there. But then there's the standing up, like there's the okay, the will to stand up, right? You have to decide that, okay, this is what I want to do. Then you have to actively, like, get up, like stand up, then actively walk there, then be sure or be satisfied that you've covered the 5 meter distance, and then you come back to where you started from. So I mean, all these decisions could happen in, say, 1 second or less, or depends on how you're making your decision. If you're a quick decision maker, you make it very fast, but then you come back to where you started, and you see all the process it takes to do something. So it's not that simple. I mean, it is, but it's not. I don't know if you get what I mean. I get what I mean. I guess I've just been too busy. Um, I've been busy trying to live, and then I missed out on living. Well, I've been missing out. I've not missed out. I'm not dead yet, but I've been missing out on living. I'm outside, so it's probably gonna be loud. If it's not, let me circle back to what I was talking about being absent. You know how you can lose yourself trying to be something that, when we set our goals and our visions for our lives personally, and then we get lost in the vision or in the goal that we set for ourselves, which is, not a bad thing. It's actually, I mean, if you want to do something, you have to put your mind, put your soul. I don't know about soul, but like you have to put your mind into it to ensure that what you set out to do, you accomplish it, you complete it, is successful. In that parameter, in that sense of success. because success is, I don't know, it's relative. It depends. I mean, success is different for you, me, I. You, me, I. No, I mean, like you and I. And, you know, you just have to put your mind to it. So it makes sense to, to set plans, to see to it that those plans, because then you have like tasks for each day or each hour, and objectives. Then you meet those objectives, then you see that you're closer to your goal or closer to your vision. Then you're happy in that sense. You're fulfilled. And then again, there's the other side of it where you are like, huh, I don't want to kill myself or lose myself because I'm pursuing this. And then sometimes it doesn't come out the way we want or the way we expect it to come out or the way we had envisioned it to come out to, and then we kind of like downcasted or something or sad, you know. That's where I've been. That's the part. That's the part I'm talking about. The part where I am sad or I was sad. This tomorrow, I don't know what tomorrow holds, but like what I mean is like the part where I forget what is important. I think the reason why I forgot what was important was because I didn't define what was important at the start, at the get go. You know what I mean? Like, now I think about it, like if you define what's important from the get go, then your movements, how you move, how you navigate life, how you take on those tasks, you know, you will make sure that they are aligned with what you have defined as important, what you've prioritized. Then oh, if what you're doing at the moment is not in alignment, then you can adjust. Then you have not set so high much of expectations and they don't come and then you're like, oh, I feel I lost. Oh, I am, I don't know, weak or something. I don't know if, like, I don't know what I don't even know what I'm saying. Think about it. I guess what I'm doing now is kind of talking myself out of quitting, you know, because days are hard. Not most days, some days are hard. I make time to be happy. I make time to do things that I think are worthwhile. You know, like today I have a game, I have a football match today in like 3 hours or 2 hours. So I make time. I love the football. I love football. I play football. I think I'm going to make videos of my football games. You know, so see how it is. It's fun. I love the game. I love to exercise because some days I don't exercise. Then I feel like heavy. My arms. Like you feel, when you used to doing something and then you stop doing that thing. You know, like you can tell it shows on your body, on the way your face is kind of like settled. Like you can tell that something is wrong, like, that you are not doing what you're supposed to be doing, or you missed out on something. you know I think I kind of like allowed that to get to my head, and I felt like I was wasting my life away or something. I don't know. I always think that I'm doing something wrong. I don't know. I never think that I'm doing something. I never think that I'm doing anything right, basically. But then people say that I'm doing the right things, and I'm like, you don't know me, bro. You know, I have, I have, I have set out to do a lot of things, and I, I'm trying to look for a word that doesn't sound like quit. You know, when you start something out and then well, I quit halfway. Sometimes I don't even get halfway. I quit like quarter way, if there's something like that, like 1/4 of the way, you know. And it's a lot of things. Like I started reading some books. I stopped. I think I've started like 3 books separately. I'm like, bro, what is wrong with me? Like, finish the first book, then you can go to the next book, you know. And they're still like in my room, you know, just there. And then I have it's a lot. Like, I started learning something, and I stopped. I said I would do this, and I didn't. You know, sometimes there'll be a lot of ideas in your head. But sometimes, like at night, you know, I'll just be thinking when I'm looking at my ceiling, on my roof, or on my roof, like the ceiling. And then I'll be thinking, damn, I think this will make sense. I'll be like, oh, this will make sense. This will make sense. This will make sense. And I'll plot the graph in my head to just like the way the ideas will be aligning to come. Some of them come from the back of my head. Some of them come from the side. It's funny, but it's not funny. It's not funny. Don't laugh. Ideas choke. Ideas many. So I have all these ideas in my head, and then I'm like, tomorrow I'm gonna, or next week I'm gonna start this. This looks like it's a good plan. It makes sense. I'm going to apply to those jobs. I see this company. I think I'm gonna apply to it. I saw this. I'm gonna try out this. Change my diet. Stop eating all this trash. Who is that? That is trash. Anyways, happy, happy motorcycle riding. Yeah, so I'm gonna change my diet. I'm gonna try to eat something good, more vegetables, more, less processed, more, home cooked meal. I mean, I cook, but more of that. Not like ordering online. And then I don't. Then I waste money on stupid stuff. And then I look at my account balance. I'm like, bro, how fun? What are you doing? You get me? Anyways, I don't want this to be long. I just think that this is mostly me just stopping myself out of, like, I shouldn't be saying that I'm gonna do this today. I should just do them, right? Like, I think it's better to just do them than to say, well, I'm going to do this and I end up not doing them. I'll just I'll just do them, right? I'll just do them. It's right. I end up seeing them, and I don't, like, I see them and I don't do them, and I beat myself down that I didn't do them when I should have done them. in the first place. Okay. People be having fun lately. It's good for the mind. It's good for the mind. It's all. It's good for the mind. The mind sometimes be playing tricks on me. I think it's time for me to play tricks on my mind. Or tell my mind, shut up, and I'm going to do what I set out to do. Shut up. On, I think last week when I was at, or no, this week when I was at work, my last shift, my mind was telling me, bro, do you want to stay here? And I was like, I know this is not what I want to be doing right now with regards to a job, but you know, I have to do them because we need the money to make exchange in the market. To stay in your room, stay in the house that you're renting or you're living, to buy groceries, to pay your phone bills and rest bills, a lot of bills. To go to where you're going to transport, to invest, you need the money. Then I was like, I don't want to live like that forever. Like, anyways, I think if you think about the right thing to do and you know that this is what I have to do to get out of the mess that I'm in, then quit whining and do it. Quit whining and do it. Just do it. Like, I know you have to weigh the pros and the cons. You have to do like a spreadsheet to see if this benefits you or it doesn't benefit you, to see what to prioritize on the scale. At least you've started doing that, so you're doing something. So do something. If you don't like it, change it. I'm changing it. I'm changing mine because I don't like it. I want to be present, not be absent. Then again, you think, bro, it's all about the journey, right? Like, the journey matters more than the destination. You know, going with the flow. Going with the flow. Some journeys are not worth experiencing. I think. I'm not sure. I don't know if all journeys are worth experiencing. You can have stories to tell. I mean, you have lived experience now. But sometimes I think if it could be the other way around. What if I didn't have to experience this and then I was able to get the. Well, I don't know if that would be interesting. It's the adventure, that it's the adventure that I live for now. I live for the adventure now.